Hello, good morning. It's October the 1st. Where did that time go? We are now truly in autumn, and it is one of my favourite times, not just because it's so beautiful, and because I love the cosy nights and the boots and the scarves and the jumpers, but just because we're sort of approaching that liminal time when we can connect with the ancestors, and we know that that veil is thinning for our relatives and loved ones lost to step nearer to us. Just feels like a very magical time. So it's 1st of October. Don't forget to do the cinnamon through your door for abundance, and maybe think about how you can create abundance for the collective as well. So not just for our own personal gain. So today I'm giving an oracle reading for the collective. As usual, take anything that sits with you and feels right, resonates with you. Anything that you just can't make fit, don't make it fit. Maybe it's not for you. And whether you're tuning in today or whether you're watching this in the future, there's probably a reason why you were called to watch it. So I'm using my new deck today, which is a Sacred Forest Oracle, another Denise Lynn deck. I love the artwork. And the message prompts that come with this deck. I'm also offering equinox readings for the next week or so, and then after that we will be shifting to a reading that's more in connection with the ancestors and what they are bringing forward and what they want us to know. Okay, so first message for the collective. Thank you. First message, we've got Starry Night, beautiful card actually. Acceptance. So this card is about, is there some resistance in your life? Are you even working towards peace by accepting situations as they are? Are you happy to accept things as they are, or are there still things that you need to change so that you are reshaping the way that your life needs to be? We talk quite a lot within these readings about our plan, the plans that we make in our lives from an earthly human experience, and then we also talk about how that fits or not with the universe's plan, the one that our soul agreed to when we came onto this earthly plane, and trying to navigate our soul's purpose and having an earthly experience. So if things aren't resonating with us, is it because there is something that needs to change? Does it not feel soul-led? Or is it that we're resisting because we're so focused on our own plan of how we think things should be? We had similar messages in the reading last week, but it didn't come up as acceptance. So let's just have a think about where we need to make peace with things and just accept that, okay, well, this is how it is. So I'm going to accept that this is for my highest good at the moment, and be open to see what comes next. Acceptance brings such peace, actually, when you feel like you are part of it rather than being done to, and accepting something as if it was a choice that you made makes things far more palatable. And eventually, when the barriers come down because you've accepted, you can generally see what the lesson or blessing or message is behind it. Okay. So we have secret spring success. So something feels like it's coming in to fruition, and because it's representative of the spring, that's kind of a water element, so it's probably flowing to you quite naturally, but also it feels like it might be something new. So something that's going to be igniting something new in you. So maybe something you haven't even thought of, something new that's coming that wasn't necessarily in your planscape. And maybe that will come through when there is some acceptance over the situation that you're in, and just allow that to flow. Now, the spring is quite a quick energy, and so I would say that this is probably something you're going to hear about quite soon, and be open to what that might look like, given that it may not have been in your initial plan. But this is where you are going to find some success. Now, that may not be, everybody will know about it. It may not be any kind of fame or recognition, but it will feel like you are moving forward. It will feel successful to you, a personal gain, a spiritual gain. There could be a financial gain to it. As you can see by the card, there is some fairy energy to this, so there is some magic around it. So be open to seeing things that you were not necessarily expecting. Okay, let's see what else we've got. Okay, next card. Thicket of Thorns. So it probably isn't going to be in your plan, because this is the card of the unexpected and uncertainty. We don't need to know everything. I think we all think that, you know, well, I'll know that I'm in a great place when I've got it all figured out. We're never going to have it all figured out. It's just not possible. And that's okay. Sometimes that uncertainty is the place where possibility lies. So just know that you don't have to have it all figured out, because that will allow you to flow, that you don't have to have a structure around everything, just to allow things to just organically be and weave into your life. So embrace, accept the uncertainty, accept the fact that you don't have it all figured out, you don't know the plan, because the plan is still unfolding. This card also, I don't know if you can see it, so obviously as you come through that thicket of thorns, which feels like a barrier, but sometimes these barriers are the ones we create ourselves anyway. So as you move through them, because you release the barriers, you release the expectation, you release the fixed thinking and plans, you see the butterflies, transformation, and the light that's shining through them. So you need to release your own personal barriers around how you think things should be, and embrace the uncertainty, embrace the not knowing, embrace the unpredictable. You know, we can't do everything the same. If we do everything the same, we're not evolving, we're not growing, we're not changing. So we do need to allow ourselves that. Okay, last card. Earth Spirit. Well, we are in the season of Earth, and we are going back into the Earth with this movement fully into autumn. And this is stability. The Earth provides stability. Think of yourself like that tree. You know, find one on your local walks, in your garden, and think of yourself now really rooting into earth, really rooting into your stable base. Because when you feel stable and you feel safe and secure, think about Maslow's hierarchy of needs. You know, that is the very base one. I need to feel safe, I need to feel secure. So when you think that, when you know that you're in that place, when you tune into that, I need to ground, I need to center, I just need to know that I'm okay, all worlds of possibility come, because you feel safe enough to accept them. When you don't feel grounded, when you don't feel rooted, when you don't feel secure, everything that comes to you that's new will feel uncertain, and you could then become fearful. So it's now time to find your stable place. Okay, it's time to practice some mindfulness, some meditation, going out into nature. Find your place of stability within yourself, not within the world, not within your finances, within yourself, and then see what comes next. My camera's been doing some very strange things in the liminal place today. We've had a rainbow of colours, so apologies if that's been distracting. I find it quite pretty. Anyway, let me know if any of that resonates with you. If you would like your own autumn equinox reading, to look at what you need to let go of, what is working for you, what you need to nurture, then please get in touch. Subscribe if you haven't already to this channel. It's always amazing to connect with new people, and like the video if this has resonated with you. And whatever you do today, do it with love, and send blessings to you all.